down. There it goes. And welcome back to Eagle Field here. Sorry for the delay getting the live stream up. We had a couple of technical issues. We had to move all the equipment out of the sun. Everything was about boiling. And if you're and we welcome you back, that would be a strike 3 call. We are here in the top of the first. I believe one of Ecclesia's girls, I believe there's 2 hole, doubled to left center, so Ecclesia is 2 outs here in the top of the first. Score is 0-0. Ecclesia is a girl on, and we have looks like we'll have a single up the middle. The runner from second may score, and she does. She'll pull up standing in first, but the runner will be hitter try to take second, but she's thrown out. So Ecclesia will get 1 run as we move into the bottom of the first. Ecclesia leads at 1-0. And we'll bring you back here in a couple minutes for the bottom of the first inning. And Ecclesia leads at 1-0. Learning. Okay. And we bring you up here. And we bring back here for the bottom of the first here. I believe. And it'll be a called strike 1. For Nevaeh Daniel, a sophomore out of Moore, Oklahoma. And it'll be ball 1 to her. The count moves to 1-1. Oh, excuse me. Foul ball. So, excuse me, count now moves to 0-2 on Daniel. Will be ball 1 in the dirt. Count now moves to 1-2. If you're just now joining us here in the bottom of the first, Ecclesia leads it 1-0. Count now moves to 2-2 on Nevaeh Daniel. Delivers, and we'll have maybe a single up the middle, but it's knocked down by the shortstop, and that'll go down as a base hit for Daniel. And SCU will have their leadoff runner on base. And next up for SCU will be number 2, Jayla Durrance. And she squares the bunt, and that'll be a foul ball. Count now moves to 0-1. What was it?
Foul ball.
So foul ball. Count now moves to 0-2. That'll be a foul ball straight back. Count remains at 0-2. A 2 count here. Delivers ball outside, but it'll be a ball, and Daniel gets the stolen base. Count now moves to 1-2. Pitch to Daniel. Takes a hack, and it'll be popped up, and it'll be a foul ball straight back. Count remains at 1-2 here. No outs. Nevaeh Daniel on second base. Delivers, and it'll be ball 2. Count now is even at 2-2. And a well-hit ball out to left center. Center fielder may be able to track it down, but no, that'll get down in left center field. And everybody will advance. Daniel will advance to third. And I believe Durrance, she will get the single on the play and advance to second on the throw. So now the Eagles have runners on second and third. And that'll bring up number 20, Madison Jones, the freshman out of Kingston. And it looks like we might have a little bit of an injury timeout here. We'll bring you back here in 2 minutes. And Ecclesia leads it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. And we welcome you back here. Injury timeout. Nobody looked out hurt. Harv, our athletic trainer, went and checked out our left fielder. She took a dive for the ball, and she got back up and collected her thoughts, and she's good to go. So next up will be Madison Jones up to bat for SCU. I can see a pitcher delivers, and a well-hit ball up the middle. That'll be a single, and she may drive in 2 runs here for SCU. And umpire will call her safe, so SCU gets 2 runs on the single. And Madison Jones, she will pull into second on the throw. So that'll go down as a single for Madison Jones. And next up for SCU will be Megan Vess, the JUCO transfer out of Sapulpa, Oklahoma. And she squared the bunt, but she pulled back, and that'll go down as ball 1. Count now is 1-0 to Vess. Pitching for Ecclesia is number 12, Brianna McGuire. And it looks like we'll have a fly ball by Vess, and that'll be a little confusion in the infield by Ecclesia, and that ball will get down, so it'll probably be, I put it down as an E4 on Ecclesia, so Vess will reach first on the error. That gets 2 people on for SCU, and now next up will be the catcher, Holly Elam. Yeah, once you get the hang of it. So first pitch to Elam is a well-hit ball. That'll get over the third baseman's head, and that may score 2. Yes, it does. Madison Jones comes in from second base, and SCU now leads it 3-1. And Elam will get the double. And next up for SCU will be number 6, Lexi Kawi. My apologies. Kawi, the freshman. And her first pitch will be a strike, I believe. Oh, excuse me, a ball. Count is 1-0. Guy delivers, it'll be ball down in the dirt. Count moves to 2-0. So this is exactly what happened last game. Ecclesia gets an early run in the first, and SCU goes in the bottom of the first to tack on runs to get that run back. Pitch is delivered, and it'll be a called strike 1 on Kawi. Her count now moves to 2-1. McGuire delivers. Ball well outside. Count now moved to 3-1. 3-1 count on Kawi. McGuire looks in. She delivers. And it'll be ball 4 to Kawi. Now we got bases loaded. We got now bases loaded, and next up for SU will bring up Jordan Bullock, number 11, out of Moore, Oklahoma, the junior. There's a chance to get some early RBIs here and stack on more runs for SU here in the bottom of the first. SU offense really coming alive like they did in the first game. Pitch, it'll be a ball, called ball. Count now moves to 1-0.
No.
McGuire looks in, gets her signs. She delivers. It'll be ball 2 in the dirt. Count now is 2-0 to Kawi. To Bullock. Bullock ahead early in the count here at 2-0.
She's looking for her pitch and her pitch only here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. McGuire delivers. Called strike 3.
Called strike 3.
I mean, sorry, called strike 1. I'm sorry. There are 3 strikes in this game, I believe. My apologies. Count is 2-1. McGuire, she gets her signs from the catcher. She delivers. And Bullock hits a little dribbler down third base line, and it'll be a foul ball. Count now moves even at 2-2. So she's really got to battle up here now. Choke up and really see if she can poke something out into the outfield and score 2 runs here. So McGuire, she gets her signs, looks at her wristband, gets it, delivers, and it'll be a ball outside. Count now moves full on Bullock. We have no outs here in the bottom of the first. SCU leads it 3-1 over Ecclesia right now. Nobody will be in motion here. Again, no outs. Delivers. Bullock gets a little dribbler to second. Ecclesia will just take the easy out at first. And number 13, Vesh, she'll come in sliding at home, and that'll stack on another run for SU here in the first. SU now leads it 4-1 with 1 out. And next up for SCU will be number 19, Kirsten McGee, a freshman out of Yukon, Oklahoma. So I bet you her parents are here. Not a very short trip here to Bethany. And McGee, she will bunt, and Ecclesia will throw her out at first, Holly Elam will pull in at home, and that'll go down as a sacrifice bunt for SCU. So SCU now leads it 5-1 here. Enter. Next up for SCU will be Mia Gipp, freshman out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. She's a transfer in from Bacone College of Muskogee, Oklahoma, my alma mater. And her first pitch will be a foul ball here. SCU has a runner on third. Mia Gipp's count moves to 0-1. McGuire, she delivers. Gipp hits a foul ball straight back. Count now moves to 0-2 on Gipp. Gipp's really got to battle up here. Delivers. Gipp hits a soft liner to the pitcher, and she grounds it in. That'll be out number 3. And we bring you back here to Eagle Field here. Pitching for SCU will be Alicia Stillwell, JUCO transfer out of Keys, Oklahoma. She comes in from Carl Albert Community College. And batting first for Ecclesia, it'll be number 11, Sydney Taylor. Oh, my goodness. Foul ball.
No, turn it all the way off.
And we apologize for the losing of the video here. We have to charge the computer. We're having a little technical problems charging our computers here. And so, but, what number, sir? What was that, the 5-hole? So Whitley, she singles up the middle. Be a one runner on first base for Ecclesia, and due up now would be number 2, Viviana Norman for Ecclesia. And her first pitch. And first pitch, I believe, is a high ball. Besides, I'm a boss at everything, Kenny. It'll be a called strike one. Count now moves to 1-1 on Norman. Besides, when I get my bearings, dude, I'm a god at this. I got the mic covered? No, it doesn't. You lie. Norman tries to square the bunt, and Whitley tried to steal second base, but is quickly thrown out by the catcher. That'll go down as an out. Out number 1 for Ecclesia. And Norman is still up to the plate for a 1-2 count. Pitch to Norman is a ball outside. Count now moves even at 2-2. 2s across the board here. 2 outs, two outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls, and a call. Strike 3 on the outer half, and that'll be it here for Ecclesia. They get no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, leave nobody on base, and we move into the bottom of the second. SCU leads at 5-1 here, and we'll bring you back here to Eagle Field in a couple minutes for the bottom of the second inning. And we say here, go Eagles. And we,
Connection lost.
it's okay, keep going.
I can't. Any connection lost? Does it still?
Count is 0-1. We have a soft grounder to third, and she's quick. Hits the glove of the first baseman and hits the fence. Number 22, Nevaeh Daniel will pull into second base on an error by the first baseman. That'll go down as an E3. SCU now has a runner on second base. Next up for SCU will be number 2, Jaden Durrance, the sophomore out of Clayton, Oklahoma. Her first pitch is a ball. Count is 1-0. Pitch by McGuire. It'll be a soft ground ball to shortstop. Quicks the throw over, and it'll be a wild throw. That'll be an E6. And number 22 will pull into home safe. So Durrance will pull into second on the E6. Back-to-back errors for Ecclesia. And score is now 6-1 SCU. And next up for SCU will be number 20, Jones. unearned. Every error is an unearned. And a well-hit ball out to left center. Left fielder may be able to track it down, and she catches it. And Durrance decides not to take off from second. She was able to tag, and that'll go down as out number 1 for here at SCU. And next up for SCU will be number 13, Megan Vest, the JUCO transfer out of Missouri Valley. One out here in the bottom of the second. McGuire delivers, and it'll be a ball in the dirt.
Hey, I have the score as 1-5. When did they score?
We just scored. Replaced the runner on the air. She scored for second.
Durrance did?
Count now moves to 1-1 on Vest. Delivers. Vest squares the bunt, but there's a foul tip back to the catcher. Count will now move to 1-2 on Vest. It'll be
Durrance is on second.
Megan Vest will single up the middle. Jaden Durrance will pull it into home safe. And Vest will slide into second base. She'll go to second, advance to second on the throw. Score is now 7-1 SCU. And now next up for SCU will be the first baseman, Holly Elam.
Oh, I meant dumb.
We got it.
We know.
Count now is 1-0 here to Elam. One out here in the bottom of the second. SCU leads it 7-1. Geyer delivers, and that'll be a single by Elam. Vest will try to score from second, and that'll go down as an earned run for Elam. That'll be her third RBI on the day. SCU now leads it 8-1 here in the bottom of the second inning over Ecclesia. And next due up for SCU will be number 10, Lexi Kiwi, the left fielder. First pitch to Kiwi was a foul ball. And we bring you back here to Eagle Field. SCU leads it here in the top of the third. Eagles lead it 8-1 over Ecclesia. And due up for Ecclesia here will be number 16, Madison Cordell, the DH. Madison Cordell out of Springdale, Arkansas. So I don't think it's actually not that far from where Ecclesia is located. And first pitch to her will be a called strike one on the outer half. Count now moves to 0-1. Alicia Stillwell pitching for SCU here. got into her third inning. Our next pitch to be a ball to Cordell. Count now moves to 1-1. Stillwell gets her signs. She delivers. Ball outside. Count now moves 2-1. You had a good crowd here today, Eagle Field. A lot of good turnout here for some SCU softball. And it'll be a called strike 2 on the outer half. Count now moves even at 2-2. Like I said, a lot of support here for our ladies. If you're just now joining us for game 2 and you missed game 1, Eagles get the run rule. They are now got an early 1-0 on the season. Might be able to pick up win number 2. Stillwell, she delivers. And well hit ball out in the right field. That will get down. Gip will corral and quickly throw it into first. Ooh, but his umpire calls Cordell safe. But now next due up for Ecclesia will be the pitcher, Brianna McGuire out of Palestine, Texas. JUCO transfer from North Platte Community College. So Stillwell, she delivers. Ball too far outside. Acted like she's going to square the bunt, but she pulled back. Corners were crashing for SCU. But count now is at 1-0. Ecclesia has a runner on first. Stillwell gets her sign. She delivers. And it'll be a called ball on the outer half. Count now moves to 2-0. Stillwell delivers, and it'll be a called strike 2. So countdown moves to countdown moves to now 2-1. Stillwell, she delivers, and it looks like we'll have a fly ball pop up here in the infield, and it is quickly caught by the second baseman. Runners, nobody will advance, so now we have one out here, the top of the third. Due up for Ecclesia will be number 11, Sydney Taylor, second baseman. Stillwell gets her sign. She delivers. Called strike on the outer half. Count now moves to 0-1. Stillwell, she looks in, gets her signs. She delivers, and Taylor will square the bunt, but she is quickly thrown out at first for out number 2. And Cordell, she will advance to second. So Ecclesia with a runner on second here with 2 outs in the top of the third. And due up next for Ecclesia, I believe, will be number 10, Madison Knox, the shortstop. Stillwell delivers, and it'll be a call, strike 1 on the outer half. Stillwell quickly getting on top of these hitters. So count is 0-1 on Knox. Stillwell delivers. Called strike 2 on the outer half. Stillwell quickly ahead here at 0-2. Got 2 strikes and 2 outs here. One pitch here, get her out of the inning. Stillwell delivers. It'll be a ball on the outer half, just a little bit too far out for the umpire. Count now moves to 1-2 on Knox. Stillwell delivers too far outside. Count now runs even at 2-2. Got 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Stillwell delivers foul ball. That'll be straight back and out of play. Count remains at 2-2. So Stillwell gets her signs. Delivers. And we'll have a foul ball straight back. And it does not hit the press box, thank the Lord. And the count will remain at 2-2. Stillwell gets her sign. She delivers, and ball 3 outside. Knox really making it a good at bat here. Making Stillwell really trying to go after this out. Full count here on Knox. Stillwell looks in, delivers. Ball 4 out, too far outside. Knox will get the free pass at first. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 1, Gabby Moore. So Ecclesia has runners on first and second here. We have 2 outs here in the top of the third. Ecclesia trying to cut into this lead. And we have ball 1 on the outer half, too far outside for the umpire. So count 1-0 on Moore. Stillwell, she gets her sign. Winds and delivers. And it'll be a foul tip straight back at the catcher. Count now moves to 1-1. Stillwell, she looks in. She delivers. And a swing and a miss by Moore. Count now moves to 1-2. So Stillwell ahead here.
I just thought they weren't. There you go. We'll have to see this. That's fair. Yeah, gotcha. Good switch.
So Stillwell, she looks in. She delivers, and it'll be a soft grounder to the shortstop. Oh, but she kind of fumbles it, and everybody is safe. All runners advance, and we'll have bases loaded here. It'll go down as an E6 on Vess. And now up for Ecclesia will be the third baseman, number 14, Lexi Guerrero, the true freshman of Kaufman, Texas. Ecclesia has a chance to really cut into this lead here in the top of the third with bases loaded, 2 outs, trying to keep this rally going. Stillwell, she looks in, delivers, and ball outside. Count now moves to 1-0. And we'll have a mound meeting here. We'll bring you back here in 30 seconds for the rest of the top of the third. SCU leads it 8-1 here in the top of the third. Bases loaded for Ecclesia. And we'll bring you right back. And we're back here at Eagle Field, and the mound visit was pretty quick. And up to bat for Ecclesia is Lexi Guerrero. She has a 1-0 count on her. Ecclesia trying to make a cut into this lead here. Stillwell, she winds, delivers, and ball too far outside for the umpire. Count now moves to 2-0 on Guerrero. Ecclesia trying to get back in this game here. And it'll be a swing and a miss on Guerrero. Count now moves to 2-1. And ball 3 on Guerrero. Count now 3-1 here with 2 outs. Top of the third. Ecclesia is looking to get some more runs on the board. They haven't scored since the top of the first. Got that early first run. That's Stillwell. She winds, delivers. Called, strikes 2 on the outer half. Count now runs full at 3-2. So we may see runners on the move here. And ball 4. And a runner will come into home, take the free pass. The score is now 8-2 SCU here in the top of the third. And next up for Ecclesia will be the catcher, Madison Wiggins. A junior out of Lepanto, Arkansas. Lepanto? Ecclesia trying to cut more into this lead here. Keep their rally going. Stillwell delivers. Called, strike on the outer half. 0-1 here on Wiggins. Stillwell delivers, swing and a miss by Wiggins. Counts now move to 0-2. Stillwell looks in. She delivers, and it'll be a ball 1 in the dirt here. Count now is 1-2. Trying to keep their rally alive. Ecclesia down 6 here. Stillwell winds, delivers. Just a bit too far outside for the umpire. Count now moves to 2-2. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Stillwell delivers, swing, and a miss by Wiggins, and that'll be it here for Ecclesia. Ecclesia gets 1 run off a couple hits, a couple errors, and leaves 3 stranded. SCU leads it 8-2 here going into the bottom of the third. And due up for SCU, it'll be Bullock. It'll go Bullock, McKee, then Gipp for SCU. We'll bring you back here for the rest of the third inning. SCU leads it 8-2. And I'm Ty Maxwell here on the SCU Sports Network, and go Eagles. And we bring you back here to Eagle Field. Ecclesia had some pitching changes. So number 10, Lexi Kiwi, will be pitching for Ecclesia now.
Wrong roster.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Madison Knox is pitching for Ecclesia now. Excuse me, working like the wrong roster. And Bullock right now is up for SCU, and her count now is 3-0. Her pitch to will be a ball too high, ball 4. And it looks like we'll have a visit by the Coach Morales. And number 55 will be a courtesy runner. Malaya Patton, the freshman out of Midwest City, will be courtesy running at first. And due up for SCU will be number 19, Kirsten McKee. Delivers. McGee squares the bunt, and it'll be a foul ball. Count now moves to 0-1. Knox delivers. Oh, good hard hit up the middle. That'll get down for a single. And Patton will freeze up at second base. So SCU now has runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Mia Gipp, the transfer from Bacone College. She's from Shawnee, Oklahoma. So, yes, so now running at first base will be number 12, Sarah Youngblood. So Mia Gipp here is up to hit for SCU. She is 0 for 1 on the day. Knox looks in. She winds up, delivers, and it'll be a ball too high for Gipp. Count is 1-0. Knox looks in, gets her signs. Winds, delivers. Gipp squared the bump, but she pulls back and count now moves to 2-0. Gipp quickly ahead here, 2-0. Knox looks in. She delivers. Oh, bunt, and that'll stay fair. Gipp may beat it out, and she does. And throw home will be not in time. She'll score. And Patton will also come in off the throw. And Gipp will go all the way around the third. SCU scores 2 off the bunt. And throwing errors. So SCU now leads 10-2 here in the bottom of the third. And now due up for SCU will be number 22, Nevaeh Daniel. First base. So here we got no outs here in the bottom of the third. SCU leads it 10-2. SCU has a runner on third. Nevaeh Daniel will be up for SCU here. Knox, she looks in. Lines and delivers. And a ball just too high and outside for the blue. And the count now moves to 1-0. Knox looks in. Lines and delivers. Ball too low. Count now moves to 2-0 on Daniels. And we bring you back here. Nevaeh Daniel got walked in 4 straight pitches, and she'll take off for second on the stolen base, and the catcher will try to throw to shortstop, try to see if they can catch a Gip out in the middle of no man's land between home and third. But Gip plays it safe, stays at third. So now SCU has runners at second and third here. And up for SCU will be Jaden Durrance. She squares the bunt, but the ball will be too high. Count now moves to 2-0. Her call strike at the letters. Count now moves to 2-1. And too high for Durant. Count now moves to 3-1. SCU with runners on second and third. And called strike at the letters. Count now runs full. Count now is 3-2 on Durance. No outs here in the bottom of the third. SCU trying to continue to stack on to their 8-run lead. And ball 4, a little bit too high for the umpire. Now we have bases loaded here in the bottom of the third with no outs. And that'll bring up number 20, the third baseman, Madison Jones. Like I said, continue trying to stack on the runs here for SCU. Bases loaded, no outs. So Knox delivers. Going to be a called strike 1 at the letters. It's 0-1 here on Jones. Knox looks in, delivers. Well hit ball by Jones. It may get over the right fielder's head, but they're able to track it down. Gip will advance. That'll go down as a sac fly for Jones, and everybody will move up a base. So, and SCU will score 1 run right there on that sac fly, move it to 11-2 here in the bottom of the third with 1 out. And due up for SCU will be Megan Vest, the JUCO transfer. Knox gets her sign. She looks in, delivers, and it'll be a wild pitch. Nevaeh Daniel will go into home standing. No worries there. And Jaden Durrance will get into third here. There's 1 out. And welcome back here. And we'll have a little soft dribble down third base line. And the first baseman is able to pick it. So it'll be out number 2. And sorry, we had a pitching change for Ecclesia. Number 8, Savannah Gale is now pitching. And she gets out number 2. But SCU will score a run. And now it is 13-2 here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. And now due up for SCU will be the first baseman, number 28, Holly Elam. She delivers. And it'll be a ball 1, high and out. Counts now 1-0 to Elam. And go ball 2 to Elam. Holly quickly ahead in this count here. She's now looking for her pitch. Well hit ball, but that'll go into out of play. And count now moves to 2-1 on Holly. It's cooled down a little. Got a good wind coming out of the northwest. It's blowing straight in. You have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Hit ball to Holly straight down to the third baseman, and that's quickly corralled. It'll be a 5-3 ground out. SCU, that'll be it here for the third inning. SCU leads at 13-2 going into the fourth inning. Due up for Ecclesia. Sorry, I do not know who will be up for Ecclesia next. But like I said, SCU leads at 13-2 going into the fourth inning. I'm Ty Maxwell here on the SCU Sports Network. We'll bring you back here in 2 minutes for the fourth inning. And go Eagles. Fire Brian Cashman, as I always say. That'll be a quick fly out. And we'll have a pitching change here. Alicia Stillwell, she got her 1 out here in the top of the fourth. And she'll be replaced by number 23, Harley Clint. No, I believe that's 25. Brittany Chelsniak. So,
You're turning yourself on.
I know. So Brittany Chesniak will come into the game here. She'll finish. She'll do the cleanup duty here for SCU. And if you want to watch the live stats during the game and keep track of everybody, you can go to scueagles.com and go to the softball schedule. And right under the Ecclesia game, you'll see where the live stats button is. You'll click that link, and it'll shoot you over immediately to live stats on NAIStatsPresto.com. And we'll get back here to the game. SCU leads at 13-2 after a pitching change. And Chesniak will deliver her first pitch, and it is a ball. Up for Ecclesia will be number 2, Viviana Norman, the right fielder. Second pitch to Norman is a called strike on the outer half. Count now good, moves to 1-1. Brittany, she gets her signs. Winds up, delivers. And a ball just a little bit too far outside. Count moves to 2-1 on Norman. The wind has for sure picking it up since when we first started at 1. And Brittany winds up, delivers. And we'll have a fly ball here in the infield. People's got to talk a little bit, and the shortstop, Vest, will call everybody off and catch it. That'll be out number 2 here for Ecclesia. And now next up for the Royals will be number 16, Madison Cordell. She singled into center last time. And she looks here to continue her stroke of good luck here. Madison Cordell's up to bat. And Chesniak gets her signs. And Cordell calls time. Brittany finally gets her signs, looks in, delivers. Called strike just on the outer half. Count now is 0-1. Brittany gets her signs. Really taking her time here. She delivers. Swing and a miss by Cordell. Count now moves to 0-2. So count now moves to 0-2 here on Cordell. Delivers. Ball just a little bit too low. Count now moves to 1-2 on Cordell. And a swing and a miss by Cordell, and that'll be it for Ecclesia here in the top of the 4th. SCU leads at 13-2 here. And as we move to the bottom of the 4th, SCU leads it here 13-2. I'm Ty Maxwell here on the SCU Sports Network. We'll bring you back here for the rest of the 4th inning. And like I said, SCU leads at 13-2, and we go Eagles. number 4, Addison Hoff, will be batting here for SCU. Addison Hoff, a junior JUCO transfer out of Henrietta, Texas, comes to SCU out of Pratt Community College. And her first at bat will be a single in the right center field. And she'll get into first standing up. And next up to the plate will be number 11, Jordan Bullock. Jordan Bullock will be up next for SCU. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Delivers, and a ground ball hit the third base. It kicks off the third baseman. And that did not feel good at all. And that'll go down as a single for Bullock. And we'll have a call of time. Yeah, when she slid into third, she rolled up on her wrist. So, yeah, that did not look good at all. We'll bring you back here in about a couple minutes as we can have a little bit of an injury break here. And check out the third baseman, and we'll bring you back here in a couple minutes. Go Eagles. And welcome back here. Count is now 2-0. And up to batting now for SCU will be number 19, Kirsten McKee. Yeah, count is now 2-0. SCU has runners on first and second. So after the injury, Lexi Guerrero had to come off the field. Number 4, Hannah, had to come off the bench and go out to play left. Number 17, Sophie Arnold, moves to second base. And number 11, Sydney Taylor, moves to third. Still on the mound for Ecclesia, Savannah Gale. And McGee hits a long drive, but that'll go foul. Count now moves to 2-1. 2-1 here. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. So Gail, she gets her signs. She looks in, delivers. Ball in the dirt, and actually that'll be ball 4. Yes. So SCU has now bases loaded, and it looks like we'll have a new hitter for SCU. It'll be number 32, Kendall Harris, sophomore out of Hammond, Oklahoma. A new hitter for SCU. Harris getting her first collegiate at bat. And a strong hit to first, but that first baseman was able to corral it. Got the hard line drive. She quickly stepped on first and got the runner out at home. Got Addison Hoff out at home. And so now we'll have 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. No runs were scored, but now SU has runners on second and third. And now up to bat will be number 22, Nevaeh Daniel for SCU. And Gale looks in, delivers, and we'll have a soft grounder, but that'll quickly roll foul. Count now moves to 0-1 on Daniels. Quickly looks in, delivers. It'll be a ball in the dirt. Count now moves to 1-1. Mm-hmm. And we bring you back here to Eagle Field. We're moving to the top of the 5th right here. SCU leads at 14-2. And up to bat for Ecclesia, I believe, is number 11, Sydney Taylor. Oh, excuse me, it'll be number 8, Savannah Gale is swinging it. Count is 1-0 to Gale. And called strike 1 to Gale. 1-1. And Gale hits a little grounder back to the pitcher. It'll be a quick out, 1-3 ground out. And now we have one out here in the top of the 5th. Ecclesia's chances of keeping this game alive are quickly running out. And next up for Ecclesia will be number 11, Sydney Taylor. Run rule is in play. It is 8 after 5. That is the run rule. SCU leads it 14-2. Delivers. And called strike 1 on the inner half. It's now 0-1 here on Taylor. And pitch to Taylor, and she hits a good ball, squares it up well, but that'll go out of play. Count now moves to 0-2. Here on Taylor. And ball outside, the count now moves to 1-2. Chelesniak is quickly moving through this Ecclesia lineup. Chelesniak gets her sign. She delivers. And it'll be a soft grounder. Second baseman comes in quickly. It's a quick toss over to first, and that'll be out number 2. Ecclesia down to their last out today. That'll bring up number 10, Madison Knox for Ecclesia. Lesniak, she gets her sign, she delivers, and a swing and a miss by Knox. Count now moves to 0-1 on Knox. Lesniak gets her sign, she looks in, delivers, and a ball just a bit too far in. Count now is 1-1. Gets her sign, winds, delivers, and ball too far outside. Count now moves to 2-1 on Knox. She looks in, winds, delivers. And a ball a little bit too low. Count is now 3-1 on Madison Knox. 14-2 here in the top of the 5th. SCU leads it. Knox trying to keep this game alive for Ecclesia. Called strike 2 at the letters. Count now runs full. 3-2 count here on Madison Knox. Ecclesia down to their last strike of the day. Chelesniak delivers, and it was ground ball, but that will be called a foul ball. It's a well-hit ball down the third base line. Skipped over the bag and went foul, but and the count will remain at 3-2 here for Madison Knox. Again, Ecclesia down to their last strike for the day.
I got a warning.
Lesniak gets her sign. She winds, delivers, and a well-hit ball down left field. And foul ball. She got every bit of that. Hit the wall, but just pulled it a little bit too far left. Count will remain at 3-2. Madison Knox keeping this at bat alive. And a little soft grounder that will get past the shortstop and into the outfield. Madison Knox keeps this game alive for Ecclesia, and it'll go down as a single. Next up for Ecclesia will be number 1, Gabby Moore, the center fielder. Lesniak gets her sign. Winds, delivers. Called strike on the outer half. Ecclesia down to their last 2 strikes of the game. Lesniak, she winds, delivers, ball in the dirt, and throw it down to second. Will be called safe. Madison Knox safely slides into second base under the throw. Ecclesia now has a runner on second base, and the count on Moore now moves to 1-1. A really good throw by the catcher, but also a really good slide by Knox to get under it. And Chelesniak delivers, and it'll be a ball outside. Count now moves to 2-1. Lesniak looks in, delivers. A little bit too far outside. Count now moves to 3-1 on Moore. Need to go right after. She delivers. And a good ground ball to the shortstop. Vest will quick throw it, and the ball can't be picked to get by the first baseman. And Madison Knox will come in off the error from the first baseman. And she'll score. And Moore will go into first. And SCU now, the Ecclesia stacks on a run. Score is now 14-3. Ecclesia has a runner on first. And now next up for Ecclesia, it'll be number 4, Hannah. Looks like we're having a little mound visit with the infield. Trying to get everybody to calm down. All you need is one last out. You don't need to be giving them any hope. I know, right? So Chelesniak looks, delivers, and a ball too high. Count now moves to 1-0. Count now 1-0 on Hannah.
Where'd you make it? Where'd you make it?
Chelesnik delivers, and a ball 2 outside. 2-0 on Hannah.
Just good to go. Play music right like that. My mother. A birth giver. Her name is.
Chelesnik delivers. Ball 3 outside. SCU having a hard time ending this game here. She delivers. Called strike on the outer half. Count now moves to 3-1. Ecclesia down to their last 2 strikes of the game. She delivers. Ball 4, says the umpire. Free pass for Hannah. Runners with Ecclesia have now runners on first and second. And looks like that'll bring up the catcher, number 5, Madison Wiggins. Okay, like I said, SCU having a hard time ending this game. Called strike on the outer half. Count now moves to 0-1. She delivers. Called strike 2 on the outer half. Chelsniak quickly ahead 0-2 here. Can end it here with just one pitch.
When we flip the screen. If it hasn't already.
She winds, delivers, squared a bunt, and she missed it. And a drop third by the catcher and quickly thrown out of first. And that will be it for the game. SCU wins it 14-3, and they sweep Ecclesia here with the run rule. And that'll be it here for today here at Eagle Field. We're calling it quits here today. We'll pack up and head back home. And we'll see you back here. What is SCU's next games?
What was it? Friday?
Who we play? So we'll bring it back. SCU softball returns here on Friday at home against Central Christian of their first Student Athletic Conference action. And we thank you for all your viewers for viewing our first ever live stream of SCU softball. We're going to end it here. I'm Ty Maxwell with everybody here in the booth. Chase Schlabach, Luke Young, and our 2 practicums, Dakota and Jared. And we'll cut it off here, and we'll see you Friday.